The river of thoughts, journey to inner freedom, happiness, and self-realization. In the vast landscape of human consciousness, imagine a river, a powerful current that carries the entire population of our planet. It sweeps us all along, and we find ourselves holding on to these thoughts, letting them define our existence. But in the midst of this relentless flow, there is a rare gem of a thought: I want to be free. This thought, my friends, is as rare as a precious stone, and out of almost 8 billion beings on earth, only a mere handful think it. I call this precious gem freedom, the act of swimming against the current and heading towards the source. It's about embracing life's offerings, finding joy in them, and ultimately being happy. When you are free to be happy, your happiness spreads throughout the world, touching the hearts of others in the same way. Conversely, when you suffer, the world suffers with you. So, your responsibility, my friends, is to remain happy, to be at peace, to radiate light, wisdom, and awareness. To discover this lasting joy, we must look in the right direction. It will not be found in any external object, for they all come, remain, and eventually disappear. What changes is not real, and what is real remains unchanged. When we search externally, it's as if we were treasure collectors looking for our next conquest. So, don't tie your happiness to external things, be they people, the sun, the moon, or the stars. Stop the habit of seeking external objects for your satisfaction. Stop your mind from wandering outwards in all directions. Instead, turn inward to rediscover your inner beauty, the very essence of your being, the eternal source of happiness. When we tie our happiness to something conditional, we are actually deceiving ourselves. We create a series of expectations and desires woven with fragile threads that easily unravel when circumstances change. External conditions, be they relationships, material achievements, or recognition, become the puppets that control our joy, moving with the wind of change. But true happiness is not a puppet, it is a constant flame that shines in our deepest being. It is the divine spark that dwells in all of us, waiting patiently to be recognized and nurtured. It is a deep dive into our own hearts and souls, a process of self-reflection and self-discovery. It requires courage to look beyond the illusions created by the ego and confront the reality that conditional happiness is fleeting, like the clouds that pass through the sky. So, how can we free ourselves from this illusion of happiness? The way is to recognize that true and lasting happiness does not depend on external conditions, it is an intrinsic quality of our being, accessible to us at all times, no matter what our circumstances are. Happiness is not something we need to acquire or achieve, it's something we need to rediscover within ourselves. It's not an external destination but an internal state of being. It's not a reward for our efforts but a natural right of our existence. First of all, seek inner peace. Inner peace has no single definition that fits everyone, there is no fixed process or obligatory steps to follow in order to find your tranquility. Actually, this inner, compassionate, and profound peace is within each person. It's as if we have a deep reservoir of peace and serenity within us. What we have to learn to do is tap into it. When you find this peace within yourself, it spreads like a ray of light, illuminating everything around you. But remember, you are not alone on this journey. Many people are bound by the shackles of external desires, so this is not unique to you. If one of these desires brings you joy and serenity, then allow yourself to embrace it, because perhaps it's not yet time to let go. But if you feel that these desires are like poisonous snakes, biting and poisoning your soul, then it's time to let them go. There's no point in repeating what you've already experienced. Remember, if you already know that fire burns, you don't need to burn yourself again. So, stay away from the desires that burned you in the past. When your happiness is conditional on something or someone, you're just fooling yourself, creating illusions. No one can really give you happiness or peace except your own inner being. All true happiness emanates from your inner being. The secret to finding this happiness is in stopping the incessant search, calming your thoughts, and quieting your mind. To discover true happiness, you must turn inward, where your inner peace resides. True peace is not found in the external world, it is a state of being that comes from within. It is not dependent on circumstances or external factors. True peace is the result of inner contentment, acceptance, and a deep sense of self-awareness. When you are at peace with yourself, you radiate a sense of calm and serenity that positively impacts those around you. Your inner peace becomes a source of inspiration and comfort for others, and it ripples outward, creating a more peaceful and harmonious world. The journey to inner peace begins with self-reflection and self-discovery. It requires you to look within and examine your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. It involves exploring the inner workings of your mind and understanding the patterns of thought that may be causing inner turmoil. One of the key aspects of finding inner peace is letting go of attachment to external desires and outcomes. When you are constantly seeking validation, success, or approval from external sources, you are placing your happiness in the hands of others. This external dependency can lead to anxiety, stress, and a constant sense of restlessness. True inner peace comes from recognizing that your worth and happiness are not determined by external factors. It is about embracing the present moment and finding contentment in the here and now. Rather than constantly striving for something better in the future, the practice of mindfulness and self-awareness is essential in the journey to inner peace. By observing your thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your inner world. This self-awareness allows you to break free from the cycle of reacting to external events and instead respond with inner calm and wisdom. In the midst of life's challenges and distractions, finding inner peace may seem like a daunting task. However, it is a journey well worth undertaking. The rewards of inner peace extend far beyond personal contentment, they ripple outwards, creating a more peaceful and harmonious world for all beings. The mind is a powerful instrument, capable of creating both joy and suffering. It has the capacity to generate thoughts and beliefs that shape our perception of reality and influence our emotional well-being. In many ways, our thoughts define our reality, and the quality of our thoughts can significantly impact our happiness and inner peace. To experience true inner peace, it is essential to cultivate a positive and peaceful mindset. This involves consciously choosing thoughts that uplift and inspire, rather than thoughts that create fear, anxiety, or negativity. By becoming aware of the patterns of thought that lead to suffering, we can actively work to change our thought patterns and replace them with more positive and constructive ones. One of the challenges in finding inner peace is the tendency of the mind to dwell on the past or worry about the future. The mind often resists the present moment, creating a constant stream of thoughts and distractions. However, true consciousness resides beyond the mind, in the realm of pure awareness. The practice of meditation and mindfulness can help quiet the restless mind and bring us into a state of presence. In meditation, we'll learn to observe our thoughts without attachment or judgment, allowing them to come and go like clouds in the sky. This practice gradually leads to a deep sense of inner stillness and peace. To find inner peace, we must also question the concept of self and identity. We often identify with the thoughts and beliefs that populate our minds, saying, "I am this," or "I am that," as if our identity were a fixed entity. However, the "I" to which we cling is, in reality, a dynamic construction influenced by the flow of thoughts and experiences. Through self-reflection and introspection, we can begin to unravel the threads of conditioned thought patterns and beliefs that have kept us stuck. Each thread we release brings us closer to the truth of our being and closer to the liberation we seek. The mind's game is to keep us immersed in the darkness of the past, trapped in time. But remember, where there is no mind, there is no time. That is the fundamental truth. Even without thinking, you are already part of it. The habit of thinking or doing something is the only barrier we face. So, give yourself just one moment, just 1 second, without doing anything, without thinking, without forcing anything, and then watch what happens. Stop. Just stop everything, and you'll realize that you already have that freedom you've been looking for. To live in truth is to live in the simplicity of this present moment. Be serene, and this serenity will spread throughout your entire being. When you are truly present in the now, the attachment to desires fades away. You will only be truly present when you renounce all desires, including the desire to be here. Let go of all desires to be here, there, or anywhere. Let go of the desire for this and that. Leave all desires behind. The mind is the one that prefers one state and rejects another, but ask yourself, who is experiencing these states and creating distinctions between them? Who is generating these differences, saying one is good and the other is bad? The quest for freedom, happiness, and self-realization is a journey back into our own hearts. It is a rediscovery of the infinite source of wisdom and love that resides within each of us. It's a return to the source, a reunion with our true selves. In this reunion, we find the peace, joy, and freedom we have always sought. As we come to the end of this exploration, I invite you to pause and reflect on your own life's journey. Ask yourself, where have I been looking for my happiness? Is it conditional on something or someone? I hope this journey of self-discovery and inner peace helps you realize the power you have, who you are, and what you are capable of. Don't just believe what has been said, try it. Take a moment for true introspection, so you can get to know yourself better. Empty your mind, be present, and gain more clarity. You are the truth beyond any thought, concept, or conditioning. You don't need to hunt for this true peace, it's not hidden somewhere. What you are is always present. Don't confuse yourself with the reflection in the mirror. If you simply observe, you'll realize that problems simply don't exist. This world is an illusion. Under every wave is the vast ocean. Under every name is the foundation. Behind every appearance, you are there. When you don't forget who you really are, everything in this cosmic dance takes on a new meaning. Always remember that there is no escaping love, peace, and freedom. They have no direction, no cardinal point. No matter where you go, they are always within you. Don't shy away from the activities of the world, just remain constantly aware that, I am being. Remain as the screen on which all activities are projected. In all these activities, remain silent and know that you are at home. Your mission is to find peace in inner silence. The inner journey is not a solitary one, it is a shared exploration of our interconnectedness with all of life. As we navigate the currents of our inner world, we must extend the hand of compassion to our fellow travelers on this path. By supporting each other, we reinforce the understanding that we are not alone but part of a greater whole. In conclusion, the journey to inner freedom, happiness, and self-realization is a profound and transformative one. It is a journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, and self-acceptance. It is a journey that leads to inner peace, joy, and the realization of our true nature. As we embark on this journey, let us remember that true happiness and freedom are not external destinations but internal states of being. They are not rewards for our efforts but natural aspects of our existence. They are found in the present moment, in the stillness of the mind, and in the recognition of our inner peace. May this journey lead you to the serenity, wisdom, and love that reside within you, and may it inspire you to share these gifts with the world. You are the peace you seek, the happiness you long for, and the freedom you desire. So, turn inward, embrace the present moment, and discover the infinite treasures that await within your own heart and soul.